Today, a 2016 Ram ProMaster City, otherwise known as the Mini ProMaster, the engine mount, and actually the transmission to engine mount. This one right here, this weird looking thing, aluminum with rubber in the middle. Got to climb underneath the vehicle to change it out because whenever you hit the brake or hit the gas, you hear a sudden clunk and the whole engine is rocking. It's going to probably be this bad boy right here. It's actually called like a strut. A torque mount. Either way, let's go down there. You're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a ratchet, some type. This one's a 1/2 inch because I have some 1/2 inch sockets here. Sometimes they come in 3/4. You're going to need two different types. Primarily, you're going to need an E-torque socket. Some call it a female star, whatever. This is what it is. It's an E-torques, and you're going to need a size E20 and then an E22. But let's go down there and swap this out. Oh, by the way, go ahead and get yourself something to tap this mount in just in case. And then something to kind of help extend your wrench in case you need a little more torque. Let's go down there. Go ahead and jack up your vehicle. I got it supported with a jack stand, and I kept the jack right over there. You know, make sure this doesn't roll. Set your parking brake and always give it the wiggle test before you get under. Now, this is the strut is living right here. So here's the transmission. And then you'll notice this right here that's sticking out. That's one of the torques. But we're not going to remove that one. We're going to remove this one back here and break this one loose and pull it out. Thankfully, this is facing this way. On some of them, they've got it the other way around, and then you will have to remove the exhaust. Thankfully, this is not the case on this one. So let's go ahead and break this one loose back here. And I believe that is going to be the smaller of the two. Let's see here. Nope, it's going to be the larger of the two. So that's going to be an E22. Now I got to get some leverage here. Is it going to be a 22? That's kind of wiggly. Let's see. No, it's going to be the E20. Always double check. All right. Hopefully this won't be a big pain to get out of here. Okay, so come on, get on there. Now, why are you being a pain? There we go. Get it up on there good, and oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay. And just twist it off. Go ahead and back it out all the way. One day, I'm sure like everybody, I would like a lift. Just one day. All right, so go ahead and keep pulling this thing out. I guess I could keep using the socket wrench. That should be ready to come out. Come out of there. You're all wiggly and stuff. Oh my goodness, is it reaching to the sky? Oh, there it is. The engine was holding it in place. See how much that engine moves? All right, now we got to change out our socket here. And I'm hoping this one's not going to give me too much trouble because this thing has been chewed on pretty good. So make sure I get it down in there all the way. And hopefully this doesn't give me too much of a hard time. Oh, this one's on here good. Remember that extension I said? Go ahead and get you one. And let's see if I can't get on here with a little more torque. Nope. Come on, a little more. Nope. I just don't have enough lift. I'm gonna have to get under here. It slipped off. Come on, you. Oh wow, that is super tight. Yep, it's gonna be a pain, y'all. It just took a little bit of leverage and it finally broke loose. So now I just gotta back it out. And it doesn't help that this bolt is in such a bad shape. If I had thought about it, I would have got a replacement. But I don't know, I didn't know it was in this bad of a shape. But let's go ahead and, so that means I'm just gonna put it back up there and hope I never have to fool with it again. Yeah. Okay, that comes out. Now we should be able to reach. And look at that. Look how bad that was. Now just as reference, let me grab this one. Look at there. Yeah, that's why the motor was moving around so much. Okay, now this was pointing that way toward the driver's side, or excuse me, the passenger side. So just put it in reverse order. Hopefully this will go in here pretty easy. I may have to move this engine back a little bit, but we'll see. I'm trying to avoid taking these 3 bolts off of here. I may have to end up doing that, but it came out this way, so let me, if I can get it in there this way, even better. Let me try to tap this in here. Get in there, you. Let me tap it a little more. Okay. Push, pull it back. Here we go. Okay, now, I'll just go back here and try to line this up. I need to go over here and see if it's lined up. I don't like being under a vehicle, but I mean, I got it supported. Oh, I can't see nothing. If you saw, I tapped it. Okay, if I can just explain. Took the new one, ran it this way, and then just tapped it till it went past the hole. Got it lined up with this, and then tapped it back on the opposite side to line it up with this big bolt hole, and just gonna get it started. I'm not gonna go all the way through because I've got to line this one up. So here's my other one, and then I can grab this engine because it's moving, and then try to get it just right. Well, that was off quite a bit. Let's see, now this thing goes that way. All right, come on. And then just get it started. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna tighten this one first because it just seems like it's gonna be troublesome if I don't. Nope, that's not it. Have you ever been under a vehicle or in a tight place and then you don't know what you did with the tools you just had? Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, yeah, I put it somewhere. Let me go find it. I'm trying to get this on here. Well, I'm going to do this for the next year and get back to you next year when it finally goes all the way through. Make sure that this washer here, I guess that's what you call it, this little bracket, has a little tab on the top. Make sure it's sitting up over the top of the new engine mount so it doesn't just slide around. almost there. All right, and about as tight as you can get it. Okay, that's pretty tight. Now, to finish up, I'm going to tighten this one. I assume you could put some Loctite on here. It didn't have it to begin with, so I just didn't do it. Just make sure it is nice and tight. Okay, I'm gonna give it all I got. All right, there it is. It's installed, and the engine doesn't move very easily anymore. So that's great news. And you can tell where this thing was flexing so much, it was starting to break this flex coupling here. See the wires kind of broken there. Hopefully that's not going to get any worse than that. All right, Mailman Mechanic, again underneath the vehicle to help you. See you at the mailbox.